the 26th of November. No, it's not. I don't know why I said that. September. And it's gorgeous out there. Look. Look at that. Is that not just... Oh, it's divine. But it is very, very windy and the wind is cold. So I'm in my little room, which I call it my little room. It's actually not that little, but it is just full to the brim with clutter and junk because I'm a muddle maker and I struggle to be tidy, which is why I get so frustrated with my family when they're not tidy because I can't keep up with my own mess, let alone theirs. But anyway, that's just the way it is. You see, I love a nice, tidy, calm and content home, but I just not very good at making it calm and content. But anyway, doesn't matter. It's a gorgeous day and I thought I would do a little podcast because I've got loads of things to talk to you about. I've got, I finished my love note. I've done the sleeves. I've blocked it. I've woven in the ends and I really like it, but nothing to wear it with at present. I'm sure I have. I just haven't thought about outfit combinations. I've got a raffle running for Bill's school, which you're not going to want to miss the details of. It's worth anyone's pound or as many pounds as you like. What else? Oh, turned on the Arga today. So Jason right now is heating up. An Arga, for those who don't know, because I think it is quite a British thing, it's a range cooker that is run on sometimes gas, sometimes oil, electric. Mine's electric. It was oil, but I had it converted because I couldn't get a part because it's so old. It's older than me. It's, I don't know, 60s it was put in. When they converted the cow barn into the kitchen, they put the Arga in. And some people have really, really old ones that are still fired with wood. So it goes off during the summer because it's constantly warm, constantly hot, and it goes back on when it's cold. And last week I've been walking into the kitchen and thinking, oh, it is nippy in here. I think we need the Arga on. So that's gone on today. And it's called Jason because Jason and the Argonauts. Most people call their Argas Aggie or Agatha or something like that, but ours is Jason because I think it's funny. It's probably not. It's probably really hammy. I'm going to sew a dress today. I'll show you. It's a lovely mustardy fabric. I showed you it before, didn't I? I'm going to start sewing it together today. I'm going to try to self-draft a different shape collar for it. Amy, Taylor S Studios, was guiding me through how to do that during the week. And she said she'd be poised to help me out, but she's at Featherdown Farm, so I think I'll send her a little pic, but I don't expect her to reply because she's having a fabulous time. I expect her phone's gone flat and it's in her bag somewhere. Right, let me turn you around and show you the fabric and the bits and bobs. Right, so I've turned you around and that's all lovely there, isn't it? And then this isn't too bad either. Here we go, it's my love note. And this is my little basket of bits to chat to you about later. And there's my Lola socks because it's strictly tonight, guys. Look, you can see, can't you, look? The one that was left in the paddock and the one that wasn't. And this one was weirdly big, wasn't it? So it kept slipping down in my shoe. I frogged it. I just pulled it back. I figured it didn't matter that there was the correct amount of rows. I don't know what I did. I've done something, obviously. So I put it on my foot and I just frogged the toe back. I frogged it back that much. And I re-knitted this in the week. So now I've got perfectly fitting Lola socks ready for the Strictly Sock Along. And then, yeah, what a mess. I would like to get a piece of wood worktop, a bit like this, to fit between these struts to go along here to make a shelf so I can put more things on there, because this is all quite wasted space. Oh, I want to talk about that later, so I put that in my basket. Okay, here we go then. So here's the Myosotis pattern. Oh, I ordered some more of this silk so that I could finish off. There's the silk version of the Myosotis. It looks like a rag hanging up there. But it's so see-through it needs a slip. And I didn't have enough fabric left. So I ordered another metre of this stuff, which is eye-wateringly expensive. Oh gosh, what was I recording then? Sorry about that. Oh look, here's a pair of my old pyjamas that I thought would make good elastic ties for face masks, because it looks like we're going to be in this hellhole of COVID for the foreseeable. Here we go. So I've got the 2 extra bits of fabric. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make an Ogden cami, and I'm going to do the adding a bust dart hack so it's slightly better fitted, and I'm going to make it longer, so it will be a slip dress for that. You could probably tell whilst I was talking then that my mind was just mulling something over, because I've actually got a pattern somewhere of a slip dress with fitted bust cups, and I'm wondering if that would be better. I shall think about that later. Here we go then. My plan with this is I'm making this version, but I've lengthened the bodice. I haven't lengthened it at the lengthen shorten point in the pattern. I've just lengthened it at the bottom to make the darts slightly wider, and therefore cinches the waist in a bit more. I've done it so that the length of the skirt is longer, and I might, if I can work it out, put turn-ups on the sleeve here, and then here the collar I would like to have not a completely curved traditional Peter Pan collar, but somewhere between a pointed and a curved. I have cut out the mandarin collar pieces, so if it all goes completely wrong, I'll just pop those on. And it'll have pockets, naturally, because I love dresses with pockets. I didn't put pockets in that one because you could see them, and I didn't like that effect. So I shall get on with this now. Oh, the colour's looking really weird, a bit like spew, isn't it? I shall get on with this now and come back to you in a minute. Okay, I'm drafting. Arc at me. I'm attempting to draft this collar. Now, what you have to do apparently is you get your back and your front piece, and you join the 2 pieces together here, and then you overlap them by 2 centimetres on the armpit. Now, Amy's given me a load of advice and sent me pictures, but also my friend Franca, who is a professional, she's explained a few things to me as well. So between the 2 of them, I think I'm going to do all right. So that gives me the shape of my neckline that I need to attach my collar to. So I've just drawn around that bit. That's that line there. I wasn't sure where to put the line for the back, but I'm assuming you want it to follow the midline of the back bodice, so I've done that. And then I made the shape what I fancied, and I'm going to cut this out in a second out of tissue paper and just lie it on myself and see if that is what I do want. Then to this I'm going to add a seam allowance of 1.5 centimetres, and then just see if I can get the thing to stick on the dress. whilst the kids are being quiet, I'm going to do the podcast part. I've finished stitching the collar for my Sotis dress. Haven't attached it yet. Dogs have just come in, so they're just making themselves comfortable. Right, I have a bag of bits to talk to you about. But first, I'm running a raffle. I mentioned it earlier on, and the prize is Margot's digging. Margot, stop. Good girl. Good girl. She's so cute. She's been lying and her beard's gone wonky. I don't know if I recorded Margot and her funny beard because Wilfred just came in and disturbed me. Right, I'm running a raffle and the prize up for grabs is a yarn advent calendar by Beaches and Birdsong, who I have often spoken about because she sent me some time ago now gorgeous yarn when she was a brand new dyer, and she was just reaching out to people who she thought would like her aesthetic. So who's that walking through the cows bold as brass? They're brave. I'm a bit nervous about walking between cows since somebody I know got kicked in the head by a cow and lost a chunk of his scalp. I need to stick to what I'm saying. She sent me this yarn, which is inspired by a weathered beach hut that is near her home. Look how uniform that is. It's perfect. There's no puddling or pooling. It's literally perfect. Obviously the sock's not perfect because look, I made a mistake on the sole. I continued with the pattern. I don't mind. This is the Thomasina sock by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears. I've got this funny rough bit in my boot that I was wearing these with. Look, they've gone all fluffy there, so I'm going to have to do some surgery on that. And this is Josie's yarn as well, Beaches and Birdsong. So we're raffling it off, and incredibly, just by mentioning it a few days ago on Instagram, we're up to £1,000. Now, not so long ago, I felt that we were so far away from getting a minibus because you need around £20,000, between £17,000 and £20,000 for what we're looking for. We're not looking for a brand new minibus. It doesn't have to have sound systems or anything like that. It's not a hen party bus, it's just a functional minibus. So for a 3-4-year-old one, it's about £17,000 to £20,000 for a 14-seater, which is what we're after. And unbelievably, we've just had an influx of donations. So one of the children's parents' friends, a very successful businessman, just said, have £1,000. Thank you very much. I've just run a raffle for the Downton tickets, and that was £700. Kelly Lay is going to be handing over a wad. Jooles, So Sweet Violet, is going to be handing over a wad when the Bill's special bus hashtag Strictly Along thingy closes. So that's incredible. There's my YouTube earnings. I just put in a wad from the last 3 months from YouTube earnings. YouTube earnings are really down compared to Vlogmas last year, and I'm not 100% sure why that is. Whether it's people are skipping, but to be honest, I don't think you are. I think you're all on board and want to support Bill's bus the easiest way you can. So I don't think it's that. I think YouTube aren't playing as many adverts because lots of people have been messaging saying no adverts on this vlog. And also YouTube's advertisers haven't been paying their bill because COVID's hit them hard. They haven't had the cash flow. So YouTube hasn't had the money to pay the creators. But anyway, I still had a good stash to put in. What else? I'm missing something. I opened a PayPal account and just mentioned that it was there, and I cannot believe the generosity of some people out there, and there was no way of me getting in touch, and I've drawn the money and closed the PayPal account now, so all the details are gone. But some of the names off the top of my head: Robin, Stephanie, massive thanks. Just composing myself, because I am so emotionally involved with all of this that if I think too much or too deeply, I get a little bit silly. So at present there is a raffle running, the link is below, and it's for minis, yarn minis. I'll pop in some photographs of the sort of colourways that Josie makes, but of course these are not the colourways because they are a surprise. They're all unique to this year's Advent. And I'm going to show you some other yarns that I've bought of Josie's because I just love them. So I wanted a DK because I want to make a DK hat with a pom-pom. I've got a perfect pom-pom that I bought when I went to Wool on the X with Sherrie, gosh, 18 months ago. So this one is called Pebbles, because everything is inspired by beaches and nature and birdsong around where Josie lives. There's the birdies. It's not showing up so well on the camera, but it's absolutely beautiful. There's some pink in there. There's silver, grey, some green, some black. I've already said pink. It's just beautiful. And then I now and again I buy my northeasterly blanket a present. And this is a present to my northeasterly blanket, and it's called Speckled Egg. Oh, it's delicious. It's delish. I'm having focusing trouble, and I've had focusing trouble for a while. I've also actually got focusing trouble with my eyes. I think I need reading glasses. So I am short-sighted, and I used to be able to see my fingerprint really close to my face, and now it's out here somewhere. Yeah. So I find that I'm knitting in the evenings, and I'm knitting like this where it's comfortable for my hands, and then I'm going like that with my head. But my distance vision has slightly improved. So I think what's happened is, whereas my vision used to be here, my field of vision, now it's here. So I need to get my prescription sorted, and I probably need what Toby calls first time reader's glasses. Oh my gosh, he's just dug up one of my plants thinking it was a weed on the side of the grass. So pound a ticket, got to be in it to win it. Make sure you have your name on there. Don't donate an anonymous amount, or don't hide the amount that you donate, because I won't know how many tickets to put against your name. And don't leave your name out, because I won't know how to contact you. It's brilliant if you can put your Instagram handle on there, or I've never had problems in the past at getting in touch with people. I just do a little, hey, you're a winner, and whoever's been the winner has always got in touch. So never had a problem, fortunately. But I wouldn't know what to do if I announced a winner and then they never got in touch with me. So it's open worldwide. Anyone can join in. Postage is a little bit bananas at the moment in the world, so you might not receive it in time for the 1st of December. They will all be going out in October. However, some things are taking 6, 7, 8 weeks to get across the globe. It's crazy. You think they're lost and then suddenly they turn up, which is lovely. But you can understand the whole world's in meltdown. Next to talk about, while I'm talking raffles, I've been given to raffle off. I won't be doing this until next year at some point. I've got a schedule of things this year. Hang on, Bunny's bed's falling off the sofa. Oh, now Margot wants to go out. I'm puffed out now because that was a little bit of a flurry, because Margot needed to go out, and while she was out there, the people came around collecting the money for the village journal, and Margot wanted to eat them. Anyway, so back to this. Lovely viewer of this podcast called Kerry. She is Crafty Kestrel on Instagram. She got in touch and she said, I've written a book and I'll get the publishers to send you a copy and you can raffle it off. So I'm going to be raffling this off next year because I have a schedule of things I'm raffling this year. I've got a couple more yarny. I've got one more yarny thing next month. I've got a different crafty thing in November. And then in December, I have got, I'll tell you, I've got Bed of Roses. I've got 6 of the Knitter's necklaces, all made from semi-precious jewel stones, semi-precious stones. Yeah. Anyway, so her name's Kerry. This is a delightful book. It's signed, Happy Crafting, Best Wishes, Kerry. It's got that funny feeling on the paper where it doesn't feel like shiny paper. It feels sort of velvety. Do you know what I mean? And then inside, I love the type. What do you call it? The font. There's our Kerry. So spring. There are spring projects. The spring projects are a tank top, a child's tank top, crochet scrubbies, a little chick, lavender mice, and Easter Rocky Road. So there's knitted things. There is crocheted things, great for face removal, makeup removal. Little knitted chick. Little crocheted mice. Rocky Road. Yummy. I've been taking care of myself a bit better, and during the week I'm very good. At weekends I slip a bit. I could sink a chunk of that right now. Then look, little felted elephant, crochet strawberries, shortbread. There's the elephant again. How adorable. I'm trying to show you this without showing all the patterns. My great granddad was a Grenadier Guard. Granddad Bert. A little bee. Oh, there's jam in here and wreaths and knitted apples. You could easily turn those into peaches, pumpkins, any fruit that's round. There is some crochet wrist warmers, a witch, a fair old kid's tank jumper, jam. I said jam, didn't I? Knitted Father Christmas. Oh, this is adorable. A felted panda. There's all sorts. This is honestly such a beautiful, beautiful book. I'm going to be hard pushed to let this one go. Even in the back, it's got so much information about how to put together the animals. So if you've never done anything like that before, she just talks you through it all. She talks you through needle cast-offs, crochet abbreviations. There's even a list of suppliers. Look. Oh, look at that. It's making my nose fizz. I love it so much. It's just beautiful. What a beautiful, beautiful book. I can't wait to, actually I can wait to raffle that off, because the longer I leave it, the longer it's in my care and I can have a little flick through when I want to. Okay, so I ripped back my Lola sock, and I've talked about those already, haven't I? Pack those away. Right, I'm just going to strip off and pop my Love Note sweater on. It'll look a bit weird because I'll still be wearing my dungarees hanging off. I'm just going to turn off the camera because I've got this awful fear that if I record myself taking my top off, I'll forget to cut it out, because occasionally I do forget to cut things out, and then you have 2 minutes of me blocking my sweater. All right, Marks. So I'm going to turn you off. Here we go. It is completed. And I look absolutely like I've got enormous boobs. I don't know why they look so large. Right. I told you it would look funny because I've got my dungarees on. So it's not tight, but it is, I would say it's snug. What's that? Bit of cotton. Yeah, it's not tight, but it's fitted. It's sleeves. I'm really happy with the length of the sleeves. I know some people said keep it short, but I know I would never wear it like that. I didn't go down a needle size for the cuff, so they are not that fitted, which I'm not sure if I'm happy with that. I think it doesn't bother me. The lace is lovely. I am concerned because in some places it's literally one strand thick. I am slightly concerned that it might break, but we'll see how it goes. I think I would wear this either with nothing underneath it and a skirt or something, or a camisole. So camisole wise, I'm thinking I will make something out of this gorgeous silk crepe de chine. Just make a little camisole because I think it would look all right underneath, and then just have the little straps there. But I don't know. I mean, maybe a flesh coloured t-shirt vest top would be better. But it's turned out pretty well. I'm really pleased with it because I didn't gauge swatch. I basically just winged it the whole way through. So I made the extra large when I should have made the medium. I think I should have knitted it with a size 4 needle, and I did a 3.5. I think I'm going to have to scratch my brains and do some actual proper notes. I've packed my needle away, so I'm going to have to get that out. Yeah, I'm not very good at doing a Ravelry project page, but I'll see if I can. Oh look, it looks like I've got massive amounts of tyres around my stomach. not so flattering, is it? Look, now I look like I've got sideways tyres. I mean, I do have tyres, but they're not in the place that this top was just showing. I got loads of tyres. Look at my stomach, look. Look. That's enough. It's so beautiful out here. It's cold though. My lips have gone blue. Oh, I hope it's not too windy. I hope my coat's protecting the microphone. But it's just gorgeous. I've had such a nice day. Quite a few interruptions, mind, but that's par for the course. I've been doing some sewing, some knitting, some coffee drinking. Did I say knitting? I did. I'm looking forward to getting back and warming up, and we're having a Chinese tonight, and then it's Blackpool special. So I'm looking forward to knitting on my Strictly socks. Strictly 2020, Strictly Sock Along 2020. And you guys all know about how it's in different ways is benefiting Bill's special bus fund. Oh, so excited! We might get a mini bus in the next few months. Still got my raffle running. It's not too late. Link is in my bio if you want to get a beautiful Christmas advent calendar of yarn. Oh, my arm's aching. I'm going to have to go. And I just look horrendous. Find a blue thing.
Found something blue.
Yeah. Find something in the window that's blue.
What is that?
I don't know. Bill, are you happy? Bill?
Yeah, that's a marble.
That is a marble. Are you happy?
Wait, is there some?
Bill!
Yeah, there is some.
Bill, look at me. Bill, look at me. Are you happy?
Yeah.
How happy?
Happy.
How happy? Are you happy, happy? Or happy, happy, happy? Or happy, 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 happy? Which one are you?
Happy.
Just happy?
Yeah.
You're not happy, happy?
No.
Oh.
That's why I was happy when Fortnite worked again.
Okay. Can I have a cuddle?
That's Apple.
Bill, can I have a cuddle?
That.
Can I have a cuddle?
My Lego brick.
Oh my gosh, are you going to give me a cuddle? Give me a cuddle.
Trying to find the blue thing.
Thanks, Bill.
I'm going to try and find that blue thing now.